Hello, everyone. My name is Abby Heber. I'm also known as Abby Edwards. You may, when you have signed on to Wingspan, you may see Heber, you may see Edwards. I got married 3 years ago, but I still haven't changed my name in the system. But Edwards or Heber, whichever one. And I just wanted to pop on for a second as you're entering this virtual space and just introduce myself and try to make you feel welcome above all things. I know that starting a new course, maybe this is your first semester at Winthrop even, is very, it can be very nerve-wracking, very daunting. And my overall goal is just to make you feel comfortable when you first land here. And there are a couple things that I wanted to go over, but more than anything, I just wanted to say welcome. And I'm very, very happy to have you here and look forward to getting to know you over the next 16 weeks. Even though this is a completely asynchronous online course, we have no course meetings. There's no required Zoom meets or in person in my office meetings or anything, but I want you to know that I am available at any office hour to you if just like my in-person students, because I have in-person HMXP students and history students, and I also have you guys, which is my asynchronous HMXP students. So you have just as much availability to office hours, phone calls, emails, Zoom meets, whatever is convenient for you. So I just wanted to make sure that you knew that right off the bat. So don't feel lost if you're just in this virtual space because it can feel like it's not quite real in a way, like there's not a connection. And I don't want you to feel that. And hopefully, over the next 16 weeks, neither one of us will feel that way, that we have a connection with one another. And then you guys will have with each other in the weekly discussion post, which leads me to just a couple of things I'd like to, you can, explore them on your own in your own time too, but I just wanted to introduce the course, just a fragment of it, just a little bit, a glimpse, if you will. So the next 16 weeks are every week of HMXP in this course is sectioned off into week 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So within each module, and I'll pull it up on my side. Within each module, you'll have, like, for instance, this first week, you have Welcome to HMXP. There's this little video to watch, and then it tells you what to read and then what to do. There's a checklist. So, for each week there is. So for this week, your checklist to do is to read the syllabus, to watch this video, and to go into the week 1 class introduction, which it says due Monday, August 24th. So it's the first day of the class, and you just introduce yourself. And there's instructions on how to do so within that prompt. So that's in week 1. And then week 2, you'll see like this pattern emerge. Week 2, you have a week 2 checklist. Week 3, you have a week 3 checklist, and so on and so on. Everything that's in the checklist is what's due that week. As a student, I was always very overwhelmed by the idea of, oh, there's so much to do on the syllabus, and then but the syllabus doesn't say what's due online, and online doesn't reflect that. I just want everything in one place as a student. So I've tried to do that. So each week is broken down into checklists of what to do. So you can just go in and see what do I have to do again this week? And the checklist says everything. So each week, usually you'll have, unless you have a paper due or it's a holiday or something like that, you'll have 2 discussion posts that are in our HMXP anthology. So that pattern will repeat itself pretty much every week with some exceptions. And then in this course, you have 3 papers that are due, and you have a common book reflection. The common book is Callings, The Purpose and Passion of Work by David Isay. I'll try to have a little image of it here. It's available in the bookstore, the Winthrop bookstore, but I think it might be cheaper online if you go to Amazon. I'm not sure. I would check, shop around a little bit, but it is available in the bookstore as well. So you'll have to have that common book because you'll have a common book reflection due. And then you'll also have to attend a cultural event. And I'm going to have a virtual option as well, because I know some of you are probably tuning in from out of state. And so I'll have a virtual option as well for the common book. There's no traditional final exam in this course, but there is a virtual presentation exam. So you're going to film yourself. Or you can just film the screen if you're a little bit uncomfortable being on screen. I understand. You can film yourself doing a presentation or just film the presentation itself. This would be just a PowerPoint or a Prezi. I've seen some, and then I've also seen some Google Slides. Anything's acceptable within that vein. And so that's your final exam, and you'll just send it in. But anyway, so that's a very brief in a nutshell, introduction to the course. But again, I just wanted to say hello to you guys and make you feel welcome. And I'm excited about this semester and can't wait to get to know some of you face to screen or face to face if you come in the office. And I'm in Bancroft right now. I'm in here, Bancroft 356. I always say 358. It's one or the other. It's either 356 or 358, but I have flowers on the door so you can recognize it. But anyways, I'd love to see you and meet you in person. But if not, I just look forward to getting to know you face to screen for the next 16 weeks. All right, guys, welcome to HMXP.